Catch a break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson. You can't catch a break. I am DJ.
Sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. I'm sick and then I'm sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. And from human see me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way.
Hey guys, I have three questions for you today.
Sweet, I'm so tired
Are you
sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. See me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. Hey, everybody. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene. Want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Yes, we really appreciate you all taking out your busy schedule, listen to Can't Catch a Break. We thank you, family and friends, and just those first time listeners. We thank you so much. Always, when we come here, we show our love to you. We show our love, no matter what color or race you're from, we show our love to you because you are special. You are created. You are destined to win. Yes. So let's talk about the issues so we can move forward. Yes, so we can accomplish, so we can encourage, so we can build each other up through life's journey. Yes, it's always challenging, but it's worth it. Yes, it is. It's worth it. Keep your head up. Keep looking up. Guess what? You can win. Yes, you are a winner. Yes, I just want to just share it with you because time after time, we're thankful and we're grateful that we are here to help encourage one another. Yes, be a light in a dark world to many that are going through that we can relate to, that we can encourage in times like this because we need each other. Yes. So thank you all for listening. If you'd like to subscribe, go ahead. Tell us what you think. Yes, on this Riverside podcast. Riverside podcast. Yes, I said it. Riverside podcast. It's for you. Thank you. Thank you for all the podcasts and those out there sharing their knowledge and their wisdom with everyone, enjoying each other. Thank you and helping someone because we all need help. Thank you. So I give a big shout out to those. Thank you. A big shout out to you. Yes, you deserve it. Now, I have a good episode I want to talk about here. Yes. As we go through life, always seeking out answers and solutions to better. Guess what? But this is something I want to share with you in a time we're living in right now. Yes, we're going through a lot. People are suffering, they're hurting. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? I just want to share and enlighten you on some things too. Okay, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically, whether it's emotionally, financially, whether it's natural, we got to share these things to help one another. Okay, here it is right here. And I want to really let you get a hold to now. The Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the United States. When we look at this, it was written back in 1787. It was ratified in 1788. It has been in operation since 1789 in the United States. The Constitution is supposed to be the world longest surviving written charter of government. Yes, I said the world longest written charter of government, correct? Okay, now, okay. My thing is, what does the Constitution mean to you? What does it mean to you? What does it mean? It's the main source that we build everything, such as rights, the amendments, freedom. Does it establish everything that we have here in the United States? Does it establish that all citizens are created equal? That we meaning that we all have the same rights and privileges? Does that actually mean that? Huh? Someone tell me. I want to know. We all can talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Constitution. I thought was supposed to protect us. Huh? Does it? Does the United States guarantee us protection? Is it a more perfect union? Hmm? Does it protect us from invasions? Huh? Does it? Between the legislature and the executive against domestic violence? Does it? Huh? Or have we seen a change in the way the United States Constitution has been handled? Have the rule of law like been stepped on when it comes to the law of the land? Have we seen it abused? Have we seen it trampled on? Have we? Okay. Can you, as a person, go against the Constitution? Hmm? Huh? So only one governmental entity can it? Huh? Only one government entity can. And what we're seeing now is what? Has it been violated? Yes. Huh? As a private citizen, we cannot violate the Constitution. But guess what? We see the Constitution has been violated when it comes to unconstitutional ways and means what's taking place in America as today. When it comes to people of power or money, we see this change. We see on the news, we see through social media what's taking place. We see the government has become weak, obsessed with money, willing to do anything to cripple people of all races. We've seen that. Mhm. Does the Constitution apply to everyone? It's supposed to be yes, but you know what? Guess what, y'all? Guess what? Certain ones it applies to. We're seeing that right now. No matter what Republican or Democrat, no matter who party you're from, where you're from, anyone told you that it applies to everyone, it's not true now because we're seeing it right now. What's taking place in our government, our federal government, how you can walk in there in agencies and you could cut programs and jobs without even being an elected official. You could be hired on. You can even go and find out about people rights and things when it comes to finding out data about them without being approved through Congress. Huh? Unconstitutional, right? Okay, so when they say that, pay attention because we see that these things are in forefront as we speak of the year 2025. We see America is unfolding rapidly. Hmm. Okay, when we talk about the 14th Amendment, oh, this is a good one, y'all. We talk about the 14th Amendment. 14th Amendment, right? All persons, all persons, everyone within the jurisdiction of the United States. Okay, not just citizens. We talk about that. The 14th Amendment, y'all. That's supposed to be the protection of fundamental rights like the due processes, the equal protection of the law, the freedom of speech, religion, and assemble for all individuals, regardless of their immigration status. Do we see that being violated? Do we see people now, if you have a born here, um, birthright here has been violated? We've seen a lot of unconstitutional things that are taking place in America as we speak. Huh? We see what's happening right now. Okay? But I'm reminded that people need to be aware of what's taking place there. You look, they're trying to change the Constitution. Yeah. Certain people they want to hold down. Certain people they want to put in bondage of a race, of different ones, the minorities, the low income. You see the low poor. You see what's taking place, right? Yeah. Talking about the due process, protection for non-citizens, the Fifth Amendment. But guess what's happening now? You've seen people that's supposed to have due process being shipped away. Guess what? They're supposed to have rights, but they're deprived of it. We see what's taking place while the government, well, you see what's taking place while there's no protection. There's actually no protection. Hmm. Yes. It's supposed to be protection, but in the 14th Amendment, we see the protection that you can go after people because you are of a certain status of the and higher up of a presidency. We see what's taking. If you're the president, you can go after anybody that you don't like to seek vengeance after. You could fire people. You could get rid of judges. You could do that in the federal government, but it's unconstitutional. But you see what's happening. We see these certain political parties here, and they're siding with everything when it comes to people. Rights are not being protected. They're just letting it go like it's they don't care. That's what we at. The First Amendment for non-citizens is supposed to be protected. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press. Now it's like, okay, we'll get rid of this news station. We'll get rid of them because they shouldn't have said that about me. They shouldn't have done this. So let's put fear in them where they can start letting people go. Because if they don't, I'm gonna come after them. That's the kind of rhetoric we hear coming from the White House and churches that's sitting back, that's looking at this and let it go on. Guess what? People are depending on the churches where they at to help. You see, it for right, you for people, you for helping. So where are you at, churches? Come on, all faiths. Ain't about you know. Oh well, my this and this church is this church is that. No, it's about people rights. People should be loved and helped. That's what it should be. But we see it's a different story now. Okay, now we talk about. Let's talk about what's going on. Okay, we gotta understand what's going on. I mean, really, the Supreme Court. It was a case back in 1982. If y'all read up on that too, dealing with the 14th Amendment of protection of undocumented immigrants to attend public schools. Now they want to go in there and arrest kids in school and now in churches. This is something that we never seen happen since I've been um, um, on this earth. This is a twisted world right now. And how does the Constitution protect you, y'all? How does it actually protect? Do you think you're protected through the Constitution, or you think it's against you? It's supposed to be for protection for life, liberty, and property. But what happened? It's supposed to be balance of of expansive powers with it presented specific limits. But what happened? Hmm. We see what's going on with the 14th Amendment. It was ratified in 1868. The civil rights, cornerstone of American civil rights, granting citizenship to all persons born and naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people, and ensure equal protection to the due process of the law. But not no more. We have Supreme Court judges, have seen some Supreme Court judges have kind of just shifted. They're not standing on what the 14th Amendment is really saying when it comes to people's rights, protections, due process. Instead of speaking out, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Seem like some of them are just inviting it when it comes to protection. They don't want to deal with it. Is it fear? Are you fearful? Are you scared? What is it? You're a lifetime appointed judge. Come on. Well, do something good since you're a lifetime. Do something good to help the people. hmm It's supposed to ensure protection. It's supposed to help a person's life, live liberty and property. It's supposed to do that. But what happened? Yeah. And when you're disqualified from office, you're supposed to be disqualified unless pardoned. But we see that's kind of twisted too, of all the pardons that's been taking place now from both sides, Republican and Democrats. They need to change that because the rule of law has been broken already. You see what's happening. This Constitution, for real, the power. hmm So it's through legislation supposed to enforce the power when it comes to enforcement clause. And if Congress grants the power, see, but what happened to Congress? Our Congress is what? We don't see the Congress here in the United States doing anything with it. Just talking, going back and forth. You can't even sue because a certain party, if you're outnumbered, they're not going to bring it forward. They're going to let it go on as they doing right. But they're actually hurting the voters, the people that elected them in. Once you get in power and you got someone that's brainwashing you and you're fearful of, then guess what? You see what's happening right now. And for those that lost jobs and VA veterans fighting for this country, that's painful because, man, if I fought for this country and I'm my rights when it comes to me living and working has been taken away from me. But you say you for the military, but you're steady cutting the military. You're steady taking things away from the military. We see this happening. And I know people, in church will, that's the Lord God, the Lord God. But thing is though, you have a voice here too. Just like you go out there and you witness and you talk to people in the church and that's you still can open your mouth. Okay? All right? And you talking about overruling the Constitution. Uh-huh. I mean, you see what's happening right now, how They're trying to change the Constitution amendments. They're trying to come up with their own. The ones that are spewing out a lot of division, as we say. You see them do? You see it? The Constitution by God? Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Article 7. Read that. Uh-huh. But it doesn't make reference to God as such, although it uses the formula, the year of our Lord, in Article 7. But we're supposed to be one nation under God, too. This country is supposed to be, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Is the Constitution for us, against us? Is it for you? What you think? The Bill of Rights? And now, who has the power to declare war? It's supposed to be Congress, but we see right now in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11, we see that you see the powers to be now is actually doing what? What are they doing? It's a mess. It's a mess. They don't obey Congress. It's unconstitutional, the things that's been taking place. So how could people sue? I think they should just go where it go local. Well, the person in office can, since they don't have the power to sue, because they are outnumbering it from another party, they should just sue in their state. Sue in their state, then you'll see. Because the odds are they're not going to be able to sue because of the other party, because they're not going to bring it forward. But there's ways around everything. Checks and balances, y'all. Checks and balances. Y'all know about checks and balances? Hmm? See, the thing is, it's supposed to have, it's supposed to be a power, a part of the system of checks and balances is designed to prevent the president um from engaging in what? From literally engaging. Huh? Huh? Right? So I just want to share with you that is the Constitution for us, against us. It's not a perfect world. It's not a perfect world. This is not a something that um we living in a time right now where we see right now there's a lot of things that seem like it's a bunch of chaos. But pray, people, pray. We're one nation under God. Pray. Okay, it's not about man. When it comes to um it's about God. That's the one who's gonna win. Who's gonna bring people out. That's the one who loves you, loves everybody. That's the one who cares for everybody. Man, it doesn't. Some man they doesn't. You see what's happening. These are the last days. But I just wanted to encourage someone, know your constitution, know your rights, because this constitution is being changed, and people. I mean, it seems like it's against the people of the United States. It seemed like it. Okay, Congress can override the president by veto, but it may take 2/3 from both the House and Senate. But we know it's not going to happen because we see what's going on, the fear that's taking place in our elected officials who that they voted in office. We see them, the ones that ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. So, with that being said, please see, please see, read Constitution, read the Constitution. I'm not here to start anything where people gonna disagree and agree with you either way it go, right? No matter what you say, what you do when it comes to your opinion, but that's all right. Everybody has opinion. Everybody has a right. But remember, yeah, okay. Right now, we are in a war. We are right now. People are hurting. In a recession, we're going to go into a deep recession. This has just been 6 months, but we're going to fall. America is going to fall into a state of recession. We're going to see things take place with the Bible about politics. Romans 13:1 and 1 Peter 2:13 verse to the 14th verse. Okay. It tells about the authority of the government, as the government authority is instituted by the authority of God. So y'all better read that. God is still in this. Okay? God has the authority to change things. We got to believe that. All right. Well, thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Love you all. I just wanted to share with you this saying that is the Constitution for you or against you. Look at it. Read it. Study it. Justice does matter. People, you're weird. Just vote. Change things. You don't like what's going on, change it. When it comes to people suffering and being taken advantage of, change it. Vote. Speak up. All right. Well, thank you all. Y'all have a blessed and a fantastic.
So tired, every dog must have his day.
Do this.